Hey everybody, welcome to Malt Muser Whiskey Reviews. I am Eric. I have a single malt for you today for review. Deanston Bordeaux red wine cask matured. Single malt scotch. As always here on the channel, I'm going to give you a nose taste finish review of this whiskey. I'll tell you a little bit about the value, give you my final thoughts, final score, and then leave you with a malt musing. But first, a bit about Deanston and the red wine cask matured single malt scotch. So Deanston is a Highland single malt located in the Highland region of Scotland. And this whiskey in particular is, it was bottled in 2008. It is 9 years old. It is a heavy ABV of 58.7% ABV. It says here cask strength, unchill filtered, and matured in Bordeaux red wine casks. So good news on that. It does not, however, say anything about the it being natural color, so it's possible they've added a little color, but given that it's been in a red wine cask for 9 years, I'm assuming the majority, the color we're going to see in this is from those casks directly. It says here, we've combined the very best ingredients from our local area using traditional methods to create a unique single malt whiskey that embodies our community's spirit. Cool, cool. It's got some tasting notes here on the back, which I will spare you because we are going to get right into this whiskey. So I have a bit of this already poured. This is what we're looking at, and I do have a coin here on top. This is coin number 36 from Alan the Whiskey Friend. Check out his channel if you have yet to. He does fantastic whiskey reviews. Okay, so this is what we are looking at in terms of color. As I said, we don't know for sure if this is natural color or not, but very dark color. Dark red, slightly amber. Looking good. Okay, let's get into this. Wow, right away on the nose. Rich, intense, sweet, and malty. A little bit of spice in the background. Wow. Okay, so not surprisingly, getting a red wine note. It's like plum, red grape. Also, sweetness is, yeah, there's like honey, maybe a little bit of like black berry, just dark red fruit, tobacco too. And also just a lighter sweetness. It's almost like cotton candy. Just that really confectionery, sugary sweetness. Yeah, sweet, dark fruit, malty, just really, really intense. 58.7% ABV, that's kind of what you expect. All right, we're gonna try this neat first. Let's launch it. Wow, rich, creamy, powerful, really powerful. Right away, you get this sweet fruitiness. Again, it's like red grape, slightly like plum. And then as it develops, vanilla toffee, and then you get a huge citrus spicy hit. Almost like a chili pepper. There's this kind of lemony lime citrus that's kind of going all the way through this. That vanilla toffee is there, but it's really overpowered by the fruitiness and spice on this. It's almost like a cinnamon spice. A bit of alcohol bite too. Boy, the finish though, long, really long finish, really rewarding. Red grape, really juicy grape. It's, you know, as a lot of red wines, you kind of get that drying tannic finish. It is not drying at all. It's really just kind of juicy and mouthwatering all the way through. Getting a bit of a spicy note of like, yeah, it's like allspice. There's a hint of cocoa, and then it's those fruits, blackberry, raspberry jam type thing going on. Maybe even like strawberry shortcake, the cake with the whipped cream on it. It's just that sweetness, dark fruit, slight spice. Little bit of little bit of dryiness coming in now. It's just cinnamon, slight. For a 9-year-old whiskey, you know, I'm surprised the alcohol bite on this isn't stronger. It's really, really just heavy, powerful flavor. It almost tastes like it's aged beyond its years, which is great. Okay. Given that this is at that whopping 58.7% ABV, we are going to put a little bit of water on this, see what else we get. About 2 teaspoons. Bring this down to, you know, in that 45 range, give or take. Hard to be real sure. Okay. Ooh, wow, huge difference on the nose. Vanilla coming through now, heavy vanilla. That dark, rich fruit note went in the background, and the sweet, kind of slight caramel vanilla has come through a lot more now. Cotton candy. Wow. Honey. Yeah, a little bit of that cinnamon spice in there too. And the grape is in the background. The water really toned down the fruit notes on this. Okay, go in for another drink. While the nose got a little bit less exciting with the addition of water, the palate has smoothed out. What was very robust and dynamic has now just, it's as if everything is kind of blended more harmoniously here. The red fruit is back. Grape, almost like a slight pomegranate note, almost a little bit. Plum, raisin. The citrus is kind of gone now, but that vanilla toffee note is there, that sweet, almost candy-like. Alcohol bite's totally gone. And as it goes into the finish, a little bit more drying with the water. But again, juicy grape, it's just mouth-watering. Slight cocoa, a little bit of that berry. So altogether, quite different experience with the addition of water. I think this is really a good whiskey to try either way. Let me have another drink of this. Wow. Big flavors. Really big flavors. Okay. All right. So here is a look at that bottle again. 2008. It is 9 years old. It says so explicitly on here. You can find a bottle of this in that $75 to $85 range on average here in the United States. While not very exclusive, it's not always the easiest whiskey to find. You definitely probably have to do some hunting in some local shops to get your hands on this. But if you do, you'll be rewarded. So I think this is a really, really fantastic whiskey. It's unique, it's rich, it has some complexity. I think this is good even if you are somebody who's not a fan of red wine, but rather maybe is somebody who's drank a lot of sherry-influenced scotches and want to try something a little different but still has that kind of heavy fruit note influence. This one's great, and the fact that it's bottled at cask strength means you're getting a really good value on this. I can't say enough. This is really impressive, especially for 9 years old. So my final score on this is going to be a 4 out of 5, which is that I recommend you pick yourself up a bottle of the Deanston Bordeaux red wine cask matured 2008 9-year-old single malt scotch. Keep your eyes out for this one, folks. This is a really good whiskey. Okay, I'm going to finish this off, and while I do that, I'm going to send you over to your malt musing. If you've yet to, do hit subscribe. That way you won't miss a thing here on Malt Muser Whiskey Reviews, and we'll catch you next time. Sláinte, y'all.